What should you never say in a job interview? Yes, that's today's topic. And in today's video, I'm going to share the absolute worst things that you can say in a job interview. See, when it comes to interviews, all of us are nervous, anxious. We're trying to make an impression. But have you thought it's not just about what you wear or how you shake hands? It's about what you say, or more importantly, what you shouldn't say. See, I've been interviewing for the past 20 plus years, and I can see a red flag immediately during an interview. And I'm going to talk about the no-nos in an interview, which will give you an edge over the competition. So all the phrases, the topics that you need to avoid in any interview is what we're going to discuss in today's video. And if you're new to my channel, I'm on a mission to help young professionals get better at their craft. So support me by subscribing to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out these career tips. Okay, let's jump back to the topic. And to start with, let's talk about the common challenges that a candidate faces during an interview. The potential impact of saying the wrong thing. So firstly, we understand that all of us struggle to answer on the spot. And very often, we end up saying the wrong thing. Or we get too comfortable and we share too much information. But the damage is already done. How do we avoid all of this? Let's find out. But before we dive into it, the truth is certain phrases can straight lead to disqualification or make you a less than ideal candidate. See, the questions that stump you are, what is your weakness? Or where do you see yourself 5 years from now? See, these questions are actually designed to test our thinking. And often, they raise red flags because of the answer that we give. Instead of strengthening our case, our responses weaken our case. And that becomes a challenge because we regret it later and that costs us our job. But don't worry, my friends. We're going to talk about the phrases that you need to avoid or how you need to answer these questions. How you need to stop cribbing about your previous employer and how you should talk about salary questions. So let's find out. So here are 7 common mistakes that you should avoid in a job interview. Let's start with the first one, the most common one. Never badmouth your previous employer. I know, you had a horrible boss. But the interviewer doesn't need to know that, right? It's actually a trap. They think that if you are bad-mouthing about your previous employer, what will you do when you leave this organization? So be mature. Even if you're tempted to talk about your ex-employer, don't do that. The second one is avoid cliches. When I say cliches, I mean I'm a hard worker. I'm a quick learner. I'm a team player. These look very harmless, but they don't really add any value in the interview process. Another major no-no is talking about salary, benefits, time off early on in the process. I know these are important things, but there's a right time to talk about that. If you initially talk about the salary, then it looks like you're just interested in the money. You should talk about, what is the culture of the company, or which team will I be working with, or what are the learning and development opportunities, the growth opportunities in the organization. And then eventually you can talk about salary. Another important phrase to avoid, and especially for students, is that I'm just looking for some experience before I do my MBA or higher studies. This shows that you're just looking for a short-term stopgap arrangement. You're not really passionate about the job or interested in the role. You just want to work there for a year, get some experience, and then move on. Why would they invest in you? So avoid saying that. And the fifth one, this is my favorite, answering the question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? In your seat. Really. I mean, I wouldn't say that is overconfidence. I would say that is arrogance. And that actually will kill the chances of getting that role. Instead, you can say in 5 years, I see myself as an SME in this role. Or I see myself growing in a leadership position. Or I see myself adding more value to the organization. Don't say in your seat. It just kills your chances of getting that interview. And the sixth one, let's not forget the infamous, what is your weakness? And I know, you're going to say, I am a perfectionist. I work too hard. Or I'm very emotional. Think about a real weakness that you're actually working on and be honest about it, be authentic. And finally, the answer to this question, why would you like to work with our organization? Now, this is to test if you've done your homework or not. If you're aware of the mission, of the vision, of the values, of the culture of the organization, or you know which market they are in or what is their USP. This answer can make or break the interview process. So make sure that you do your homework and you answer this to the point. And if you're not aware, then don't just fake anything, because that might again make it difficult for you to get the job. So to recap, we spoke about the importance of avoiding certain phrases and topics in an interview. We also discussed about the common challenges that candidates face and also a few examples on what not to say in an interview. So overall, what you say is the major difference between getting hired or getting rejected in that job. So make sure that you tailor your response to the role and the organization that you're interviewing with. I hope this video helps you prepare for your interview and nail that interview. If you found this valuable, please share it with your friends who can benefit from it. You can also check out the series that I have made for you. This has specific questions which are commonly asked in interviews. It will help you get that dream job that you're applying for. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss your dose of career tips and leadership advice. I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.